Brianna, why does your hair look so weird? It's because I had my hair up in a bun to film this because it is too hot.
Hey guys, welcome back to Makeup Monday. So for today's video, I decided that I am sick and tired of seeing so many back to school hauls, back to school outfit tutorials, back to school hair looks, back to school this, back to school that. No. It is July. I don't need back to school right now. Like, I know it's coming. The inevitable is coming. I've been dorm shopping. I've been clothes shopping. It's coming. I know. But I was just like, it's still summer. It's July. It's still summer, kind of. It is going to be summer for me until August 25th. So, like, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna just live my summer life, do my summer makeup, and have fun while it's still summer. So for today's video, I wanted to do a summer looking peach look featuring a lot of Too Faced makeup. I'm using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This is, honestly, if you don't own this, pause this video, go to Sephora, go to Ulta, go to TooFaced.com, go anywhere and buy this. If you are new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and also to turn that little bell thing on. It'll give you notifications of when I post videos, which most of the time is every Monday. Sometimes we have our weeks where we don't get a video up, and it's fine. Also, to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and without further ado, let's get on into today's tutorial. So we're going to be starting off with our eyes today. For primer, I am just going to be taking my concealer and just putting this all over my eyelid, and then I'm going to just buff it down using a brush from Luxie. This is the 660 Precision Foundation brush, and I'm just patting my concealer into place. Just taking my setting powder to put this into place. We're going to be using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This is one of my favorite palettes to use for the summertime, and oh my god, you guys, it smells so good. I'm just going to start off by taking the shade Peaches and Cream, and I'm just going to put this in the crease as my transition shade. I'm going to just use windshield wiper motions to go back and forth to put it into place, and then I'm going to use circular motions to blend it out and bring the excess upward into the crease. I'm going to take the shade Georgia. I'm just going to do the exact same thing with this shadow, except I'm going to be bringing it up a little bit higher in the crease to give like a pop of color. It is a beautiful pink nude shade. Then on my C412 Deluxe Pointed Crease Brush from Crown, I'm going to be taking the shade Summer Yum, and I'm just going to be putting this, focusing it on the outer crease, and then I'm going to just blend inward using windshield wiper motions. I'm going to be taking the shade Candied Peach, and I'm going to first focus this on the outer half of my lid, and then I'm going to slowly bring it up into the crease and then over the crease, and it's just going to give a beautiful sort of like sunset looking pink color. This is probably my favorite shade in this palette. So I'm just going to use back and forth motions to blend that out. I'm just going to take a little bit more of Summer Yum to deepen the crease. Then I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-Hour Metal in the shade 55 Inked in Pink. And I'm going to take it on the Urban Decay Naked brush. You can use any flat tip brush to do this. And what we're going to do is cut the crease. This is just really going to help make the shadow we use on our lid pop. Then I'm just going to take my Bogacci smudge brush and just softly blend the shadows so that way the crease is cut but it's not too harsh. Then I'm going to be taking another Kylie Jenner brush and the shade Luscious and just placing this over top of where we put the Maybelline Color Tattoo. Candied Peach on my Bogacci brush to put in my crease to blend the shadows together. To achieve the best look for this, really all you want to do is just blend. So I just went ahead and put on my liner and lashes off camera. I will have all of my products that I use linked in the description below if you want to know what I use. So now it is time for the face, and I am starting off with my Makeup Forever Professional Paris Step 1 Skin Equalizing Primer. I'm actually just going to be applying this using a pointed foundation brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to focus this on the areas of my skin that are red. So under my cheeks, or well, my cheeks and like under my eyes are where I really get the most redness, but I do have a few other spots on my face. So I'm just putting this down. I'm gonna blend it out in a minute, so don't be like, girl, you gotta blend that. So I'm just gonna be putting this. I'm actually going to blend this out using my beauty blender, and I'm just going to use the like really round side. Go. So the primer I'm using for my entire face is the Too Faced Hangover primer, and I bought this one is the 20 milliliter. I think there's one that's bigger than this, I'm not really sure. So I'm just gonna dot this across my face. I really like the way this smells, and it makes your skin really refresh. Like, it feels cold, but in a good way, you know? Like, it's refreshing. And now I'm gonna just do the same thing with blending using the big side of my sponge. The lady at Sephora told me that you should use your beauty sponge when you put your primer on instead of your fingers, because your hands are like dirty. So then once that is all in place, I am going to be taking my foundation, which is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I am in the shade Sand for the summertime. And I was on the beach and I read an article in a magazine that said to put your foundation at the center of your face and then blend outward. So I'm gonna just take this same foundation brush and just put my foundation on the center of my face. I don't know if I'm taking too much. So I'm just gonna put it on the center. So like my cheeks, my chin, my forehead, and my nose. And then you take your brush or sponge, I'm using a beauty blender, and blend outward. And now for concealer, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 25 Medium. And I'm going to just first start off by putting this under my eyes. I like to do my concealer in sections. So I put it under my eyes in little like triangle shapes. And then I am taking the Luxie 660 Precision Foundation Brush. I really just like using this for concealer because I feel like it really blends it while also brightening at the same time. I feel when I just use my beauty blender, it kind of picks up the excess and we lose that like brightening quality. The one thing I don't like about this is that I can't get directly under my eye, so I do have to go in with a beauty blender after. But I really just like using this brush. And then I'm going to just do the same for my forehead, nose, and my chin. to set my face, so I'm taking my Covergirl Professional Loose Powder, and I am going to use this first to set my under eyes. And to set my entire face, I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Coverall Pressed Powder and the Wet n Wild Powder Brush. And I'm just going to swirl this up on my brush, tap off the excess, and just put this all over my face. For bronzer, I am taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I finally have like the actual like bronzer itself and not have to use it from the bronzer kit. So I'm gonna be just taking a giant angled brush and just packing that on there. To bake, so I'm just using the same loose powder from before. And now I'm going to wipe away my bake, except for under my contour. I like to let that sit for a little bit longer than the rest, just because I want my contour to be sharp, and the rest is just really to help me set my face down. So I'm just gonna wipe all that away. And next I am going to set my brows down using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is the travel size. I bought the bigger size because I'm almost out of this, but I just wanted to finish it up before I started using the other. So I'm just going to take the shade Candied Peach on a like liner brush. And I'm just going to focus this on my inner. And then for the outer half, I'm going to take Summer Yum. And for my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take the shade Nectar. And now that we are done with that, it is time for blush. So for blush today, I'm taking the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in the shade Sparkling Belini. I thought that this would be perfect to go with the peachy look. I'm actually gonna wipe off my bake because it started doing that for me when I was putting on my blush, and I was like, okay. For highlighter today, I am using my favorite highlighter from Wet n Wild. It is their Color Icon in the shade 743A, Reserve Your Cabana, and I haven't used this highlighter in so long, but it is one of my favorites, and I don't know why I haven't used it in forever. And for lips, I am taking the shade Mocha from MAC. It is my favorite MAC lipstick of all times. once you have put on lipstick, you have completed today's look. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next week with more Makeup Mondays.